Hi everyone, my name is Chloe and I'm going to be showing you my Discrepant event today, and it's called Ocean Zones. So for the materials, I have a bottle of corn syrup, I have a bottle of blue dish liquid, a bottle of rubbing alcohol, a bottle of oil, my cup to put everything in, my measuring cup that's 1/3 of a cup and it has a spoon, and then my dye. So for step 1, you take corn syrup and you add it to the measuring cup that's 1/3 of a cup, and then you add 5 drops of blue dye and you stir it up. And once I have it stirred up, I'm going to pour it into my bottle. And then I'm going to need to rinse it out. Okay, for the next step, I'm going to take dish soap and pour it into the measuring cup. And I'm going to add 1 drop of blue and 1 to 2 drops of red. The goal is to turn this layer purple, so you have to mix it up until you get the right consistency and color. Okay, so once I have that done, I'm going to pour it into my cup. I don't know if you can see, but it's already starting to separate. So my next step is to add water to my measuring cup. So with the water, I'm going to add 1 to 2 drops of green. Usually I do just 1 because it gets it at the right color. So once I have it stirred up, I pour it right into the cup. I don't know if you can tell on video, but it's separated. And then the next step is to add the oil to my measuring cup. And this one will have 3 blue drops. And the oil may not completely turn blue. So as you can tell for sure now that it's definitely separating. And the next step and the last step is to add the rubbing alcohol to your measuring cup. And to this, we're going to add 1 blue drop of dye. And then you take your spoon and mix it together. And once you do that, you pour it into the cup. And you see that everything is separated. So the answers to these questions, the first question would be an opinion, whether you think they separate or they mix in the glass when you pour them in together. And if they do separate, it would be because they're more dense than another. For example, the oil is more dense than the alcohol, so it's lower in the bottle. What will happen when the food coloring starts adding to the ingredients? It will mix together. And what do these layers represent? That would be ocean zones. The first layer on top is sunlight. The second is twilight. The third is midnight. The fourth is abyss. And the fifth is trench. So some of the questions that I want to ask about this discrepant event is, what do you think will happen when all of these are poured into a glass together? Will they separate? Will they mix together? The second question is, what will happen when the food coloring adds to the ingredients? The third question is, what do these layers represent? And the fourth question is, if they do separate, why do you think that they separate? These are the three colors I used for the dye. They are blue, red, and green. And for the purple, I had to mix the blue and the red. What it will look like when you put the food coloring in here. I'm going to add about 3 or 4 drops. At first, the color doesn't mix completely, but when you take a spoon, it becomes darker. And the more amount of drops that you use, the darker it will get, and the less, the lighter it will be. If you were to shake this bottle with all of these layers, the oil would obviously come back to the top, and the alcohol would, and everything would separate into where it was before. This is because they're all different densities, and it will cause them to separate again.